I only have one thing to say. This game fucking sucks ass. The story starts with you being a police officer looking for a dumb kid named Georgie. You go to the place he was last seen, but then, a fucking 8 feet tall pig hits you over the head with the bat. Yeah, this is where you click off the video. You get knocked out and obtain severe brain damage syndrome. Basically autism. You then get dragged into a bedroom and wake up not knowing what is happening. Since you have brain damage, you try escaping by using color-coded keys and random items you find around the house. If you're in this situation, you should probably find a different way to escape. Like maybe jumping over the fucking fence. Maybe even jumping out the fucking window. It's not that hard. You don't need to overcomplicate things. Also, you're a fucking police officer. Where is your Glock? Just shoot the bitch. For whatever fucking reason, you don't have a Glock on you at all times. Well, lucky you. This is America. There are guns and ammunition scattered around this house. It is a pistol, and apparently you're using sniper bullets for it. Yeah, f your life, am I right? Hey, before we continue the video, I hid 2 $10 Robux codes somewhere in this video. If you find it first, it's all yours. Just wanted to tell you that. Alright, continue the video now. You finally escape this fuckfest of a house and now enter the station. Someone on the intercom tells you to go to the garage because there's another 8 feet tall pig with a baseball bat on the loose ready to kill anyone in their path. But it's probably fine, you're in a police station. You can just probably get like a Dispasa shotgun and an AR-15. Well, nope. There are no guns in this police station. If you use those guns, I don't think the piggy would just be gone for 20 seconds. Also, why the fuck are there no guns in an entire police station? What? Anyway, you're a fucking dumbass, so you do the stupid grainy gameplay all over again just to escape. Just to see your friend Doggy in a car that isn't even full of gas. So you need to collect 2 batteries to open up a metal box to get a half-full can of gasoline. You didn't realize it was half-full because you have brain damage, and so does everyone else in this world, probably because they're all furries like you. Anyway, you have a stupid conversation with Doggy, and then you realize that you didn't have enough gas. Oh look, now you're completely surrounded. Oh great! I'm pretty sure the developer is referencing a certain German group here. You know, being out of gas and completely surrounded and the whole art thing. Yeah. Nothing really happens in this chapter other than some just random talking, so I'm just gonna skip it. All you need to know is that the alleyways that you escaped to at the end are the same alleyways you arrested a criminal in with Doggy. You then go into a forest and just stay there for an entire month, somehow surviving. And one random night you just realize that this is a zombie apocalypse. So that confirms the theory that the main character is just completely brain dead. Anyway, Doggy drinks some random potion that some random person gave him, and now he's a zombie, and he's like the worst AI ever, so you don't really have to worry about him too much. Barely anything happens in this chapter either, other than Doggy just dying. At the end, you find a walkie-talkie in the ground with someone talking through it. They tell you that their name is Mr. Mr. P, and they ask you kindly to save their friend from a school. It's been a month since the entire fucking infection started. Why are you still in a school? It makes sense if you're locked in a mall or something, or like a gun store. But a fucking school? Are you collecting books? Are you trying to like fix the entire infection by just reading books? That makes absolutely no sense. What are you doing? Anyway, you save this dumbass rabbit and you go into the sewer for some reason to find Mr. P. And then you do a funny haha Spider-Man moment and you pass out on the ground. You wake up in a hospital that somehow isn't overrun by a bunch of zombie-infected furry things. But now it is, and you have to escape to the roof of the building so you can get to a helicopter and escape. For some fucking stupid reason, to open up a metal box you need Gatorade and Lean, which will then give you the white key to get to the top of the roof. I forgot to mention, Mr. P was waiting for you on the roof, but it was locked. So he basically just flipped you off by locking the door so you couldn't get to him. That fucking stupid penis! And Mr. P isn't even fucking here, he took the helicopter and just dipped! So now you and Bunny need to find Mr. P and confront him about this. And the easiest way to do that is by going to a train station that is conveniently right next to the hospital. You made it to the train station and Bunny tells you that she has a mild case of diarrhea. It's so bad she can't even fucking move. Also, the train isn't working, so you need to open it up and can also fix it. You fix the train and ask Bunny to get on the train because she is a fat fuck. But she drank a potion that Mr. P gave her, and now she's going to be turning into a zombie. I don't really get why people love this character so much, considering she wasn't even a good part of the story. But hey, it's a Roblox game. Kids cry about anything, including fictional furries. Anyway, you leave her behind and head to the carnival. I don't know why the developer thought it would be a good idea for the player to look for Mr. P in his carnival. Regardless, upon escaping, you find two other furries named Pony and Zizzy. They say they have a safe place for you to snuggle up in. Also, Pony does homicide right before our very eyes. I'm getting a little bit off topic, but the main character in this chapter is literally a clown, but it's not an animal. All the characters upon this point were animals, but this one's just a clown. Where's the animal part? This is like the only non-furry character in this entire franchise. Yeah, you heard me fucking right. This game is a fucking franchise. You and these two dumbass furries go to the city to get to their safe place. And for whatever reason, the exit door to the safe place is locked on fire. A button is boarded up by a wooden board. You need a piece of paper to put in a code. And the control panel is just broken, so you need to use a wrench to fix it. You could have just gone in an alleyway and went around it. I don't know why you had to overcomplicate things all the time, but you just have to open all this. It's hell. Trust me, this map sucks. I've played it. 30 minutes of random talking later, and you find someone stalking you behind a dumpster. You and Zizzy decide to follow this person while Pony just cowers away. I'm calling that Pony's gonna die. You follow the mysterious man and it leads to a mall. Which, okay, I guess I heard my prayers from earlier. More granny gameplay. You open up a locked door and find Mr. George himself. He says some wimpy ass shit and you tell him that you're gonna bring him to the safe place and find whoever infected his entire family. You do a stupid family reunion, and then fucking Pony's nerdy ass just comes in and says that he found a helicopter signal. Apparently everyone agrees that Mr. P was the one driving the helicopter. I don't know why, but I guess he's the only person with a helicopter in this universe, and I guess the Air Force doesn't exist. You go to the last place the helicopter signal was, and it's apparently an entire military camp. Zizzy does homicide for like 20 minutes in this map, and every time she does this, she makes a weird fucking sound that I've never heard in my entire fucking life. Like you'll be peacefully playing this map and you're gonna start hearing fucking... Why? Also, Georgie wants to do homicide as well and wants to kill Mr. P because he infected his entire family. So you decide to bring him into this weird cylinder thing. And oh Jesus Christ, what is this? Romance? No, 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 no! What the fuck is this shit, bro? What is this? What? I hate everything about this. I hate everything. No. Also, Mr. P is now like the Terminator or something, and he thinks that you and George are dead and you're just spirits haunting him. So the next chapter is literally trying to find a way to make him snap out of it by bombing the entire place and breaking reality and finding a picture of his wife and giving it to him. Quite an anticlimactic end to a story that has 12 chapters, but people liked it for some reason. There are 3 endings in this chapter: the bad ending, the good ending, and the true ending, and I only did one of them. All the true ending does is give you an explanation to why there is a zombie apocalypse in the first place and why Mr. P left you. That explanation being, Mr. P's wife got an incurable disease and he paid a lot of money to make a cure for her, but it ended up making an entire zombie apocalypse. And the reason he left you in the hospital is because he thought that you were infected. That's the story of Piggy, everyone. You can all go home now. Woo, with a round of applause for Minitone for making a very good story. Woo.